This video is the reaction to the discussion of My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 4, and the reaction will now commence. Okay, simple explanation, listening. Right, you can't brainwash multiple people. Okay. Alright. Oh. Okay, so you cannot do it remotely. I'm glad they didn't explain this to me at the start. It's dependent on you. And obviously of the people around you. Shock them! Not him! Kamiyari, shock the other person. Wow, he is a giant beast. Make it happen, Shinso. Right. Oh, what is Kaminari? Oh, animation? Oh. Right. Oh, Sue. There we go. Right. Oh, unbreakable. Right. Cool. Whoa. What is Koda doing? Oh, he got smaller. Human mode. Okay, so he can manipulate his size. Size manipulation is a useful power. Okay, throw him out of here. Oh, towards her. Oh my goodness, this one is creepy. Kaminari is going, okay. Oh, he can sense them? Right, makes sense. Can you break Shinso out? I mean, you guys are not power quirks. I think Kaminari has a lot of potential, but that's mostly because his power is one of my favorites. Really, are you commentating for them? Yeah, he's really into it. Right. Right. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm lost. Oh my goodness, this individual. What? She's fun. Oh, are they using her swine to... yeah, misdirect him? He likes cats. Really? What a coincidence. Oh, they're gonna money us from something back then. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Wow, using every aspect of your quirk. Oh, that's awesome. His support equipment is great. Yeah, it's actually very worrying you didn't notice. This is honestly half of your abilities at the moment. Pay a lot of attention to that. Indeed. Oh, this one? With her vines? Wow. She's a character. Apocalypse Beast. What a name. Yeah, it's actually very awesome. Some teamwork. What's your ability? Also, they're very small, or maybe the beast guy is very giant. Or maybe both. What a name for an attack. She's actually pretty strong. Although fire quirks would be very bad against her. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Scales. Okay, so it's a defensive and a... huh. Cool little quirk, I like it. Mind control! Yep, you should be paying more attention. Yep. Right. The lighting! Right. So just become a good distraction. Can you be... you have to hit her too. You have to shock her. Are you gonna do that or are you careful? He's also mind controlled. Oh, right. Ooh, cool. I like his quirk actually, it's useful. Obviously it's dangerous to try to communicate, so him even just being there makes a lot of sense. Right, makes sense. Yep. Now, do you have a trick in your mind? This is 1v1, this is where you should shine a lot, Shinso. I think he knows that. Oh. Whoa. Oh! Right. So Eraser has been training him. Well, not all villains, but some definitely. This time is something else. Right. Ooh, good work, Sue. Alright. I think he did stellarly, considering this was his first try. Indeed. That's the useful thing about having Shinso. Right. If he had the binding cloth, he would have wrecked you, because he obviously could have threw you out, but... oh, actually, supporting items were allowed to other courses, right? Oh. Yep. Which is the overpowered thing he used you. Oh, she's fun. Yep, that's true. There we go. Of course, Eraser's happy. Oh my goodness. What is not happy, but hey. That was the whole episode? Okay. I'm happy about that. Okay, I'll be honest. I really like this episode. And obviously enough, I really enjoy Shinso actually getting to be in the story. As much as I would like to think that he's going to join Quest 1A. Let's be honest, at most, he's going to join Quest 1B. Obviously, I need to start talking a little bit about him because he was kind of one of the main focuses in the episode. I really do appreciate that in this episode, both Kaminari and Sue were able to shine quite well. And I even like the other characters, showing how powerful they are. Yeah, let's just talk first about Shinso. Voice crack. But yeah, clearly showing that having such power like him is insanely broken. And they did put more limitations, like the fact that he can brainwash only a single person at a time. They explained how his quirk works in general, and I really appreciate it. Now, I'm kind of sad it works like that because it is less useful than I hope, but at the same time, he can use it also very offensively if he takes over a single person who has a quirk exactly like Vine, who can obviously enough capture people. So, yeah, even though his quirk is not as broken as I was kind of hoping for, it's still absolutely awesome. And something very important is the fact that certain quirks, at least certain details about them, don't exactly come out to the public, and that's for the best. But in Shinso's case, actually knowing what his quirk does in a teamwork environment is very dangerous because you might go on ahead and do the exact thing that Battle Beast was doing. Where, I mean, I don't remember his name, but yeah, if we see Quest B more, I'll remember them more. But yeah, as I was saying, we're going to see that sometimes that the very fact that they're aware of Shinsu's weakness when it comes to his quirk is also a strength because it leads to miscommunication, or rather, lack of communication. Well, yeah, actually both miscommunication and lack of communication. Hence, uh, yep, it just went absolutely brilliantly. Sue and Kaminari were able to take advantage of the fact that the other two weren't communicating at all. And also, I really do like that Shinso has been training with Mr. Aizawa clearly, and he was pretty happy about the outcome. Or at least, Aizawa wasn't happy, he didn't scream or anything like what, but he just closed his eyes looking satisfied. So, I'm very happy. Now, I would love to see more. I would love to see some Aizawa Shinso training, because I really like both characters, especially now that Shinso has decided to become the disciple of Aizawa. So, more of that. Or rather, any of that. We haven't seen any. So I do hope maybe in the battle that Shinso is going to have against Midoriya, we're going to see maybe a flashback with Shinso training. And I would love to see Shinso actually defeating Midoriya because I kind of want him to lose because clearly enough he was kind of cheated out of it last time whenever he fought him. And yeah, let's be honest, clearly enough, Shinso should have won. Shinso didn't won only because One for All works like, I guess, I don't know, the Avatar. So he can actually use other consciousness abilities that activate the quirk for him. So yeah, Midori is actually one of the worst opponents against Shinso. And that's actually kind of the sad thing. I would have loved if Shinso has any sort of ability to boost his quirk, like for example, he can issue a single command, and for a second, even if they're looking at him or if they hear him, they have to obey. Because, yeah, sadly enough, I still feel like he needs to be stronger. Not that there aren't quirks in Quest 1A and Quest 1B that are weaker than Shinso's, but considering what Shinso is going to be, which is pretty much the future Eraserhead, and he won't be Eraser, I know that, but he will be taking that role as that type of hero, I assume, where he will be. Actually, so they did talk about how Aizawa is very good with 1v1s, with preparation, going on ahead and surprising villains. And yes, that is absolutely the case, and I'm pretty positive that Shinso will also be pretty decent at that. But as this episode showed, I feel like he would be an amazing team player as well. Because whenever he's fighting multiple opponents, being able to disturb their teamwork and communication is awesome. But yeah, enough about Shinso, I'm very excited. I know we're going to get more of him in this season, so I'm super happy. Now, this whole episode was a battle, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm actually super happy. I kind of want more. And when it comes to who got to shine really, I mean, Class 1B, we just learned a little bit of their quirks, and we haven't really gotten much of their character, except, I guess, Vine, who I think she's just fun. What can I say? Her quirk is actually very strong, and it is limited in a way with the fact that it is Vine's, but she is kind of one of those quirks like Shoto and Bakugo that are pretty much able to spam an ability, just capture buildings or destroy it or capture multiple opponents at the same time. But yeah, anyway, she is pretty strong. Clearly enough that she was actually defeated only because of Shinso, which is. And also, not only that, because Shinso was able to defeat her, they were quite easily able to defeat the other two, or rather capture them. And talking about getting captured, I'm kind of sad that Red Rush was destroyed so easily, same as Coda. But hey, I think it was done specifically because they need to give the other characters a time to shine. And obviously, enough not all, everyone is going to win all the time. Now, when it comes to Kaminari, for the love of everything, how can you not think about your support item? Obviously, enough, he had a simple idea, he did it at the very end, he just wanted to be a distraction, and he fulfilled his purpose when it comes to teamwork. But whenever Sue was talking about the fact that one of the little things that he stuck onto the beast, whenever Sue talked about him and mentioned that he was able to actually land one of those little discs on the beast and he didn't even notice, I was sitting there thinking, why? Especially because he has the ability to track those things. So, even accidentally, even if you accidentally do it, just go on ahead, click your goggles and check for a second. It makes a lot of sense. But yeah, Kaminari is definitely not the brightest character, but I believe that he is improving. After all, he was able to come up with the plan. And also talking about plans, another very useful aspect of Sue's quirk with her toxic mucus thing, which actually causes you to, it stings you a little bit, something like that. So yeah, it's actually shocking to me how useful Sue truly is. She literally has every ability that a frog has, on top of having an incredibly powerful tongue that can capture people and so on and so forth. But yeah, uh, oh yeah, also the moment with the guy that can make solid air, that was so fun. But anyway. And as I said, also an episode in which Kaminari and Sue were able to shine a little more, which is good. I really appreciate characters getting on episodes like this. When it comes to Class 1B, I really like the quirks. They were actually pretty cool. Beast is straightforward and very useful and was used great. Now, when it comes to scale, I really like the little detail that was mentioned with the fact that, yeah, it is a simple offensive quirk. However, it is also, I believe it is, I think at least that's what the anime was trying to say, that it's something like a weaker version than, it's also kind of a hardening quirk, like Kirishima's. Obviously, if I assume the Dragon Kid has a weaker defense than Kirishima. However, he also has the ability to shoot the scales. So yeah, I really like how the quirks actually work in this world. And also, when it comes to awesome quirks, the little detail of Beast being able to shrink himself a little bit and also get bigger whenever he's fighting, just, yeah, that's what I really appreciate in my hero. The ability to slightly manipulate your size, the ability to secrete, no, actually it wasn't, the ability to have a toxic mucus, just random abilities that you think are never going to be useful end up being essential in a strategy, and that's awesome. That's actually one of the most entertaining things to me when it comes to quirks like that, because it's so clear that a quirk like Todoroki's, or because it's so clear that a quirk like One for All, or half fire, half cold, and explosion, those quirks are super simple and incredibly versatile and powerful. But however, whenever someone says frog, you really won't expect what Sue is able to do with just such a quirk. But yeah, anyway, as I said, I really appreciated it. I really like where Shinsu is going, and I really want to see how he's going to fight against Midoriya. I'm really hoping he will win, but we're going to see. Also, there was the thing with Vlad being incredibly biased and being sad that his Class 1B lost. And I also think that more than likely everyone in Class B is going to lose because we really haven't seen anyone incredibly powerful except the I forgot his name, but the guy that can copy the quirks of others, and obviously enough he'll be together with Shinso. So yeah, I have the feeling that more than likely that team has a slight chance, even though Midoriya is against him. Regardless though, this was a very enjoyable episode. There's a video there, you can subscribe to my channel there. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did.